Big Dog, Big Daddy is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 24.
Alberto Mercado will likely dig in a little loosely as he's already been hit twice in this one.
And you can't really blame him, Matty. He's been like a piñata in this game.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Min. And the throw is in time. Mercado is retired, and there's one away.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Get some fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Stepping in now, Derek Fabregas. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
One out now, one out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
It just goes to show he'll throw that thing on any count, even when he needs a strike on 3-2. And he gets a punch-out with it right here.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Standing in now, Aaron Zimmer, as he goes after the first right center. Get down for what should be extra bases. He's around first on his way to second now, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I don't know. That looked like a slider that time, but it was just sort of a cement mixer. It just spun and did nothing. And he whacked this thing into the gap. No way to run this one down, and he winds up at second with 2 bases.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch, knuckler, strike 1.
68 miles an hour. I mean, that's barely the speed limit. You don't see pitches that slow too often.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Cedeno on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Biscuits win. They come out on top 4-2. Good night, everybody.
10 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Suns, 1 run, 5 hits.
Big Dog, Big Daddy is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 24.
Emilio Chavez will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Runners are at first and second with one away.
Here we go, infield. Knock it down.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Way outside. 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases. So representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Bases are loaded with only one out. Very high, 2-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there.
To 2-2 now.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, too. He just didn't hit it.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Set to deal on 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, if there was ever a time for a strikeout, that was it. The bases remain loaded with 2 away now, so, you know, if they can get out of this with only 1 run scoring, that'd be quite a comeback.
Hey,
Babe Neff makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2.
Oh, look at this. To first. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. One more look at the final line score performance that led his. Well, you always hope to get a good outing. Beyond in this one, he's our top player.
9th, but still